We use them every single day, thousands of times, really, without giving it a second thought. But what if I told you that hidden inside our speech is this tiny, tiny sound that can change the entire meaning of a word? Well, today, we're cracking the code on one of the most fundamental building blocks of language, the short I sound.
Just look at this. A simple word like fan becomes fin. Cat becomes kit. Now, on the page, sure, it's just one letter changing, but what's really happening here is a complete transformation of meaning, and it all hinges on one single, incredibly precise sound.
And that's not an exaggeration at all. This one small vowel is literally the difference between a cooling device and a part of a fish, or between your pet cat and a set of tools. It's a whole world of difference, all packed into a fraction of a second.
So, how does this all work? I mean, really, what's going on? The secret isn't just about learning letters on a page. Oh no, it goes so much deeper than that, right into the physical mechanics of how we speak. Think about it. The difference between the A in cat and the I in kit isn't some abstract concept, it's a physical action. Your mouth, your tongue, your breath, they're all doing this tiny coordinated dance just to produce one specific sound.
All right, let's get specific. Let's really dig in and look at the anatomy of this sound. In phonetics, you'll see it written like this, I. But you and I, we just know it as the short I. And here it is, our sound in the spotlight. You hear it all the time in words like sit, pin, big. It's a quick, sharp, controlled little burst of sound. It doesn't hang around. It's precise.
This slide is basically a set of physical instructions. Let's just try it right now. Say the word big. Go on. Feel that? Your mouth tightens up just a little bit, and your tongue kind of lifts up toward the roof of your mouth. It's a really small but very distinct muscular shift.
Oh, I love this analogy. It's not a long, drawn-out sound, is it? It's more like a quick, steady pulse. Think about it. I. Almost like a heartbeat. And that rhythm? That's the key to its identity. It's what separates it from all those other longer vowel sounds.
Okay, so we get the sound by itself, but its real power, its superpower, comes from its role as a key that unlocks huge groups of words through patterns.
This is the big question, right? Especially for kids who are just learning to read. How do they do it? The answer is they don't memorize every single word. That would be impossible. The brain is way smarter than that. It looks for shortcuts. It looks for patterns.
And here are those very patterns in action. We call them word families. Once your brain learns the ig sound chunk, it doesn't just know one word. Suddenly it has the key to big, dig, pig, wig, and who knows how many more. You master in, and you unlock pen, fin, tin, win. It's just an incredibly efficient system for learning.
Right. And these families, they allow our brains to do something pretty amazing. Predict what's coming next. When a reader sees the letters PIN, their brain doesn't struggle. It predicts that familiar in pattern and decodes the word almost instantly. And that ability to predict, that's the very foundation of becoming a fluent, confident reader.
But of course, it's not always that simple, is it? The brain can get confused, especially when two sounds are really, really close. So how do we make sure this particular sound actually sticks?
Ah, yes, this is the classic mix-up. The short I in sit versus the long E sound in seat. Now, for a non-native speaker or young learner, these can sound almost identical. The physical difference is tiny, but the difference in meaning, it's huge.
And this is just a brilliant way to feel the difference. Seriously, try it. For sit, the sound is like a quick blink. It's over in an instant. For seat, your mouth holds this slight smile for a little bit longer. That physical cue makes this abstract distinction totally concrete.
And this is exactly why the best learning methods are multisensory. It's not just about hearing the sound. It's about connecting it to an action, maybe clapping a rhythm. It's about seeing it by sorting pictures of a pin versus a pen. And it's about feeling it by watching your own mouth in a mirror to get the shape just right.
So, let's zoom out for a second. We've dissected this one tiny sound, but what's the bigger picture here? Why does it matter so much to focus on something so small? Because it's not really just about the short I. It's about precision. Mastering this one little sound is actually an exercise in mastering the tiny, crucial details that make communication work. It basically trains our brains to pay attention to the small stuff.
And just like that, we come full circle, from fan to fin, from cat
To kit, it's such a powerful reminder that in language, the smallest parts often hold the most power. A slight shift of a muscle in your mouth can literally create an entirely new reality.
You know, this one sound is a gateway. It shows us that the language we use every single day is built on this intricate, beautiful, and powerful code. A code that's hiding secrets in plain sight, just waiting for us to discover them.